Okay, hello. Welcome to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. I promised to live stream or to be online tonight at 11 o'clock, and I am late as usual. It's now 10 minutes past 11. However, I have kept my promise that I am online. And welcome to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. It is a translation class especially meant for PSC men, those who are going to crack the preliminary examination already held, and those who are going to sit for PSC examination and will face PSC main examination, UPSC, etc. Bengali is our mother tongue, and in PSC examination, PSC main, miscellaneous, and WBCS, translation is a must from our mother tongue into English. However, or whatever may be the case, tonight I have already posted a small passage from Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's Aranyok. This small passage struck me most, and I have decided to translate it into English by discussing with you, or with a clear discussion with you. And you know that translation does not mean that it is the translation of word to word, or according to all the words that you find in the sentence. No, it is actually transliteration. You will have to translate the content of the Bengali passage only, and in a very sweet language, or maintaining the complete sense and using good vocabularies. Let us try. I have already posted, and I have selected this passage. In the first line is like this: Manush ki chaye. Hello. Okay, sir. I am online as I promised. The first line is like this: Manush ki chaye, unnoti na anando. It's a very beautiful line from Bibhutibhushan's Aranyok. Manush ki chaye. Okay. Let us try to translate into English. And if somebody has already translated this passage and posted for verification or rectification or correcting the passage, I have translated like this: what does a man want? When you are sitting for the WBCS examination, WBCS main, you will have to use some good vocabularies. And you may also use very simple vocabulary. For example, what does a man want? Okay, prosperity. In case of prosperity, in the place of prosperity, you may use progress, you may use development, etc. What does a man want? Prosperity or joy? Or you may use enjoyment. Here I think that joy will be more appropriate than enjoyment. Okay? Now let us repeat the sentence. You may translate it like this. Pushpendu has also joined. I am very glad to have you in the class. If you want to write good English, you may write like this. What does a man yearn for? YEARN. That means earnestly desire for. What does a man yearn for? For your information, I am going to just give the English passage, English translation in your description box. So there will be no problem to follow. Okay? So what does a man want, or what does a man yearn for? Prosperity or joy? Progress or joy? Development or joy? Etc. Whatever you like. Second sentence. উন্নতি করিয়া কি হইবে যদি তাহাতে আনন্দ না থাকে? I have written this Bengali passage on the whiteboard. উন্নতি করিয়া কি হইবে যদি তাহাতে আনন্দ না থাকে? It is a very good sentence. উন্নতি করিয়া কি হইবে যদি তাহাতে আনন্দ না থাকে? So I have translated like this. What is the use of prosperity? What is the use of progress if it does not contain joy? If it does not contain the joy of life, the enjoyment of life? Okay? So what is the use of progress? What is the use of prosperity if it does not contain joy or enjoyment? Clear? Next sentence. আমি এমন কত লোকের কথা জানি, যাহারা জীবনে উন্নতি করিয়াছে বটে। জাস্ট ফলো দ্য বেঙ্গলি সেন্টেন্স। আমি এমন কত লোকের কথা জানি যাহারা জীবনে উন্নতি করিয়াছে বটে, কিন্তু আনন্দকে হারাইয়াছে। হাউ লাভলি দ্য সেন্টেন্স ইজ। হোয়াট ডাজ প্রোগ্রেস সার্ভ if it does not embody happiness? Okay, it's also a very good sentence. But I have written, what is the use of progress? What is the necessity of progress if it does not contain the peace of mind, the happiness or joy? Okay? You may translate it in different ways. Next sentence. জীবনে উন্নতি করিয়ে আমি এমন কত লোকের কথা জানি যাহারা জীবনে উন্নতি করিয়াছে বটে, কিন্তু আনন্দকে হারাইয়াছে। ওকে, So I have written like this. I have written like this. Okay, just follow me. I have written like this. I know many people. I know many people who have prospered in life, who have progressed in life. I know many people who have progressed in life or who have prospered in life. Okay? Comma, but at the cost of joy. I have made the sentence very small. I have tried to write the sentence with the sense within a small space. Okay? I know many people who have prospered in life, who have progressed in life. Okay? Mr. Samanto has written, I know the stories of many people who achieved a lot of prosperity in life while they lost ecstasy forever. Actually, ecstasy means, my dear friend, uchchas. Uchchas, excessive enjoyment. Uchchas. Its actual Bengali meaning is uchchas, ecstasy. Suppose you have gone in the lap of nature. For example, you are in a lovely valley, in a lovely gorge, and there you are limping, there you are dancing like a child. That is called ecstasy. Okay? That is called ecstasy. So, you should avoid ecstasy. I advise you, but that's up to you. Okay? I have translated like this. I know many people who have prospered or developed or progressed in life, but at the cost of their pleasure of life. But at the cost of the pleasure of life. Okay? Is it not correct? But at the cost of pleasure of life. At the cost of peace of life. Okay? Now, if you don't like my translation, you may have some objections, but I have tried my level best to translate in lucid style and using very simple vocabularies and simple construction. Okay? Now let us come to another sentence. I will type it in my description box and you will be able to follow. Okay. অতিরিক্ত ভোগে মনোবৃত্তির ধার ক্ষয় হইয়া ভোতা হইয়াছে। Again I am repeating. অতিরিক্ত ভোগে মনোবৃত্তির ধার ক্ষইয়া ভোতা। অতিরিক্ত ভোগে মনোবৃত্তির ধার ক্ষইয়া ভোতা। Okay? What a lovely Bengali sentence. I have written like this. অতিরিক্ত ভোগে, for excessive enjoyment, for excessive enjoyment of material life. Okay? Over possession makes their mentally blunt. Makes them mentally blunt. Just omit there. Makes them mentally blunt. Now nothing can bring happiness to them. mopping their life into an okay I have written, I have already read the sentence. Okay, your English is no doubt very good, and I appreciate your sense of choosing good vocabularies and construction. But my long experience in class teaching, as I was with my students for about 37 years, I always like very simple vocabularies like this. For excessive enjoyment of material life, for excessive enjoyment of material life, bhog means here the enjoyment of material life. For excessive enjoyment of material life, the sharpness of mindset, the sharpness of mindset or mentality or attitude to life, whatever you like. Again, I am repeating. For excessive enjoyment of material life, okay, the sharpness of mindset or mentality or attitude to life has become completely blunt. Monovritti. Okay, has completely blunt. So it is a very simple sentence. Now, again, another sentence. এখন তার কিছুতেই তেমন আনন্দ পায় না। এখন তার কিছুতেই কোনো আনন্দ পায় না। Now, they cannot derive any pleasure. Now they cannot derive or take any pleasure in anything, or now they fail to take pleasure in anything. Now they fail to derive any pleasure in anything. Okay? Life to them, again the Bengali sentence is জীবন তাহাদের নিকট একঘেয়ে একরঙা অর্থহীন। জীবন তাহাদের কাছে একঘেয়ে একরঙা অর্থহীন। So life to them is monotonous. Life to them is monotonous, colourless and meaningless. Colourless as well as meaningless. So life to them is monotonous, colourless as well as meaningless. Okay. Now let us come to the last sentence. মন, এটা গেল জীবনের কথা। মন সান বাঁধানো রস ঢুকিতে পায় না। দ্যাট মিন্স মনটা এতই শক্ত হয়ে যায় যে তার মধ্যে কোনো লিকুইড সাবস্টেন্স আর ঢুকতে পারে না, অর্থাৎ তার মধ্যে কোনো রসবোধ থাকে না। ওকে, মাইন্ড becomes as hard as a cemented floor, not allowing any watery substance to penetrate. Again, I am repeating. Their minds become stoic. Hello, my dear friend. Stoic means having the capacity of bearing with or putting up with extreme pain. For example, in Riders to the Sea, Moria is a stoic character. That means she is a tragic character and she has gone through pains and sufferings, miseries and sufferings. So she is a stoic character. But no, you may write like this: mind turns into a cemented place or floor, not allowing any liquid substance or watery substance to penetrate. Okay? So that's the end of the small passage from Aranyok, written by Bibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay. And tomorrow again, I will already post a passage from either Rabindranath's short story, or Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay's short story, or from Aranyok. Thank you, all of you. Thanks to all of you. And if you any objection in my translation, you may write to me, and I will accept it if it is correct. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow, stay blessed, and may God bless all of you. Please like, comment, if possible share, and don't forget to subscribe. Good night.